Hi there, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jamie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast.
For 15 years now, we've been proudly helping breeders promote hundreds of thousands of pedigree livestock with our easy-to-use animal management-driven website software.
And let's not forget about Hired Hand Live, where over $1 million worth of livestock is sold online each year.
We're excited to bring you market trends, sales data, advice from your fellow breeders, and stories from the ranch.
Our software makes managing your website and your animals a breeze, so you can focus on what you love.
So let us handle your digital chores while you tune in to another episode of From the Pasture with Hired Hand. Welcome back to From the Pasture with Hired Hand. In today's post-sale recap, we're reflecting on the 2025 GNTLA Great Northern Classic that occurred this past weekend, July 26th in Gresham, Wisconsin. Many Longhorns found new homes and greener pastures to call their own following the sale. We'll be diving into all the key data from the weekend, including the most viewed animals, top-selling lots both online and in person, and the overall number of views on hiredhandlive.com. If you're curious about how the bidding unfolded and which consignments caught the most attention, stick with us as we break it all down.
As we continue reflecting on this weekend's sale, one of our favorite traditions is hearing directly from you, the buyers, sellers, and spectators who made these events so special. Whether you were there in person at the Great Northern Longhorn Classic or following the action online on Hired Hand Live, your stories, memories, and shout-outs bring the Longhorn community closer together. We asked for your favorite moments from the sale, and as always, you didn't disappoint. Let's take a moment to share some of the messages and memories you've sent our way.
One text that we received back said, "Great sale, great event every year."
The next we received says, "We couldn't make the trip, but congratulations and thank you to 5D for buying Lot 5 Chocolate Delight LP."
Another message we received said, "Fun event, good to meet new people from different parts of the country. Dan puts on a top-notch event. Tried cheese curds for the first time."
And the last text we received said, "Thanks to Sean Sayer for buying Lot 1, the high-selling lot in the sale, and thanks to Carson for buying our Lot 27. We're very happy they both got great homes. Huge thanks to the whole crew for an amazing event."
Now that we've shared some of the nice messages from the weekend, let's shift our focus to the numbers. The Great Northern Longhorn Classic wasn't just about the excitement in the ring or the online bidding. It was also about the impressive stats that show just how much interest this sale generated. From overall sale averages to the number of views on Hired Hand Live and other key insights, let's dive in.
There were 50 lots total in the sale. The unofficial total was 222,050, while the unofficial average was 4,441. The internet-only average was 3,945.
With this being the 15th sale of the year to be included in our Hired Hand Live Trends and Averages series, the 2025 annual average to date is $7,229, while the internet-only average to date is $3,858.
There were 13,517 total views of consignments online and 60 registered internet bidders.
The most viewed lot after the sale was lot number 1, W.H. Heartthrob, consigned by Lazy J Longhorns with almost 1,000 hits. It was also the most viewed before the sale with right around 700 views.
Now that we've looked at the overall stats, let's spotlight some of the standout moments from the sale. Specifically, we're going to highlight the top 5 lots that were sold to in-person buyers during the Great Northern Longhorn Classic. These Longhorns not only drew attention, but also left Gresham, Wisconsin with some pretty excited new owners.
The 5th highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was number 29, NACC Formal Queen, consigned by New Age Cattle Company, selling for $8,700 to Brent Crabtree.
The 4th highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was lot 48, 5D North Star Molly, consigned by 5D Ranch. She sold for $8,900 to Mike Kasmerick.
The 3rd highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was number 22, HL Above the Clouds, consigned by Hudson Longhorns, and she sold for $10,000 to Painted Outlaw Ranch.
The 2nd highest lot selling to an in-person buyer was lot 21, D.O. Gunner's Pretty Patsy, consigned by Ruby Valley Ranch. She sold for $11,000 to Mike Kasmerick.
The number 1 highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was also lot number 1, W.H. Heartthrob, consigned by Lazy J Longhorns, selling for $15,400 to Sean Sayer. Here's what the catalog said about Heartthrob. Lot number 1, W.H. Heartthrob, was born on 10/26/22. If you're not first, you're last. We're honored to start off the 2025 Cheesehead sale with this amazing consignment. W.H. Heartthrob is the best true black 2-year-old female I have ever had on the ranch. Her horn shape is absolutely phenomenal. She blew past 60 inches before 24 months and will be one of the largest black cows in the breed someday. She comes to you bred to the true black bull, Nightshade. He is a grandson of 50 Shades Darker that just had a black and white daughter sell for $50,000 at the Glendenning sale. He has multiple daughters over 90 inches and one so far over 100 inches. If you ever had a dream of owning a true black female that was over 100 inches tip to tip, this one could be it. Get your hands up.
After highlighting the top lots purchased in person, let's turn our attention to the online arena. We'd like to personally thank the sale hosts behind the Great Northern Longhorn Classic who trusted us at Hired Hand Live to make it possible for buyers from all over to participate. Some of the weekend's most exciting sales happened through online bidding. Here are the top 5 animals that found new pastures thanks to Hired Hand Live internet bidders.
The 5th highest selling lot over Hired Hand Live was lot number 20, Rustic Cowgirl 15 over 23, consigned by Rockin' AF Ranch, selling for $4,250 to New Age Cattle Company.
The 4th highest selling lot to an online buyer was lot 18, Davina, consigned by Tomei Family Farms, and she sold for $5,000 to Gwen D'Amato.
The 3rd highest selling lot to a Hired Hand Live bidder was lot number 50, Enchanted April, consigned by M7 Longhorns, selling for $5,500 to Isaac Court.
The 2nd highest selling lot was lot 25, MW Sorcerer, consigned by Leonard New River Ranch, and she sold for $5,900 to Greg Fennicle.
Topping out the list of internet sales was lot number 33, which was a sublot. The sub was named Pack and Heat and was consigned by Casey Cattle Company, selling for $10,000 to Kurt Twining.
With the top online sales covered, let's take a closer look at the impact Hired Hand Live's internet bidding had on this weekend's sale. Hired Hand Live continues to bridge the gap between buyers and sellers, no matter where they're located, and the stats from the Great Northern Longhorn Classic speak for themselves. Here's a breakdown of the influence our online platform had during the sale.
There was $47,350 value added through internet bidding, 184 online bids, and 12 lots sold to 8 different online buyers. With this sale taking place in Gresham, Wisconsin, our furthest internet buyer was located in Texas, roughly 1,520 miles away from where the sale was held.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Do you sometimes feel like you're the only one who doesn't have it all figured out? Rural life can be isolating, but it doesn't have to be.
Welcome to Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, the podcast for women who are craving connection, laughter, solidarity, camaraderie, and just overall encouragement in your everyday life and dreams.
Each week, your hosts, Annalise, that's me, and Courtney will cover topics such as farm life, mom life, making money online, side hustles, hobbies, sharing on social media, jobs off the farm, and so much more.
Us rural gals need to stick together, so saddle up for some fun, real, and unsolicited advice and stories from our everyday farm lives.
Grab a drink, we're Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, and we're here to help. Listen wherever you find podcasts.
Looking for top quality Longhorns and a taste of true Texas spirit? Look no further than NLFR Cattle Company. Our passion for Longhorns shines at Old Gringo Ranch, where tradition meets excellence. Visit us online at CanterraCattleCompany.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest updates and ranch life fun. Ready to experience it yourself? Schedule your visit by emailing canterracattle@gmail.com. Remember, God is great, Longhorns are good, and life is crazy.
Are you a new Longhorn breeder eager to educate yourself on market trends and sale prices? Stay in the loop with our text messages. Get the latest updates, events, and insider tips on all things Longhorns delivered straight to your phone.
Stay informed by texting website to 888-700-8131, then reply with Longhorns. That's website to 888-700-8131. Sign up today and take your breeding program to the next level. Shifting gears, let's talk about one of the most exciting ongoing competitions in the Longhorn industry, the National Longhorn Futurity Race, or NLFR. The Cheesehead Futurity, held in junction with this weekend's Great Northern Longhorn Classic, brought some changes to the leaderboard. We've got the updated standings to share with you. Let's dive into these results and see how this weekend's consignments impacted the race.
The results that we're going to read through have last been updated following the ORVTLA Buckeye Classic Futurity, which occurred on 6/18/25. We encourage you to tune into our next post-sale recap where we'll go over updated standings from the Cheesehead Futurity, or to visit the NLFR website beforehand.
So currently right now, the top 5 heifers for the NLFR are: in first place, we have Horseshoe J Isabel, owned by Jimmy Jones. She has 2,055.75 points.
Second is River Fork She's a Dandy, owned by Terry and Tammy King, and she has 2,040.85 points.
In third place is 7BR Bonita Drag Iron, owned by Seven Brothers Ranch. She has 2,009.75 points.
In fourth place is also a 7BR animal, Just Keep Her, again owned by Seven Brothers Ranch, and she has 1,983.45 points.
And coming in fifth place is M7 Miss Kitty Safari, owned by LTJ Longhorns, and she has 1,802.75 points.
And now let's go over the top 5 bulls that were also last updated after the ORVTLA Futurity.
In first place is M7 Double Jack, owned by the Jones-Wilson Partnership, and he has 1,600.10 points.
In second place is HL Crown's Pride, exhibited by Crown Creek Cattle with 1,576.75 points.
In third place is Red River Firestorm, owned by Circle A Longhorns, and he has 1,373.25 points.
In fourth place is Pale Rider CPL, exhibited by Bryant Cattle Company, and he has 1,345 points.
And in fifth place is Box Office, owned by Terry and Tammy King. He has 1,156.75 points.
And now let's go over the Cheesehead Futurity class winners that occurred this past weekend in Gresham, Wisconsin. First, we'll go over heifers.
The Class 1 winner was GPC Daisy, entered by Aaron and Courtney Feigl, and she had 227.5 points.
The Class 2 winner was RVR Fruitopia, entered by Luke and Jackie Moltoff with 229.5 points.
The Class 3 winner, Hubble's Fancy Gauge, entered by Mark Hubble, ended with 228.5 points.
The Class 4 winner was also another animal entered by Mark Hubble. The name was Hubble's Blackened, and she received 229 points.
Class 5 winner, HMB Opal, entered by HMB Longhorns, ended with 227.5 points.
The Class 6 winner was Just a Fancy Gemma, entered by Circle A Longhorns, and she received 231 points.
Class 7 winner, DR Native Berry, entered by DR Henry Ranch, ended with 232 points.
The Class 8 winner for heifers was River Fork She's a Dandy, entered by Terry and Tammy King with 230 points.
Class 9's winner was HL Mulberry Medley, entered by Circle A Longhorns, and she ended with 231 points.
And now we'll go over the bulls. The Class 10 winner for bulls was RVR Faded Blues, entered by Luke and Jackie Moltoff, and he received 225.5 points.
The Class 11 winner was Copy $50, entered by Circle A Longhorns. He ended with 233 points.
The Class 12 winner was M7 Double Jack, entered by the Jones-Wilson Partnership, and he received 230.5 points.
Class 13's winner, M7 Shamrock, owned by the M7 GA Country Club Partnership, ended with 228 points.
And rounding out the bulls is the Class 14 winner, Focused on the Sun, entered by Adam and Anna Smith, and he received 227.5 points.
The high point heifer from this past weekend was DR Native Berry, owned by the DR Henry Ranch, and again she ended with 232 points.
The high point bull was Copy $50, exhibited by Circle A Longhorns with 233 points overall.
Looking ahead, we're excited to announce the next sale we'll be attending with Hired Hand Live, which means another post-sale recap following shortly. The next event on our schedule is the Top Hand Sale, and to help you get ready, we'll be releasing a sale podcast on Tuesday, August 12th. We'll be joined by the sale host to give you the details, exciting consignments, and updates you won't want to miss. Be sure to tune in and stay up to date with everything you need to know about this upcoming sale.
And that wraps up our Great Northern Longhorn Classic recap. We hope you enjoyed hearing about the Longhorns who've now moved on to new pastures, as well as the Futurity winners. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future updates on From the Pasture with Hired Hand. Until next time, take care of your cattle, enjoy the pastures you roam, and we'll see you soon.